Hey, what's up, guys? It's Sam with Tusken TV, and today we're going to be doing a reaction video to
Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage.
And to the side of me is Bub.
This is my hand.
There's his hand.
I didn't want to be physically in the video.
He doesn't want to be in the video, so that's why we're doing some of these videos. You don't see him on the screen. He wants to be part of the podcast, but not necessarily have his image on the video. So that's cool. I'm going to respect what he wants.
Just put a Jawa right next to you. Or
yeah,
whatever.
Actually, yeah, there's Jerry right there. So he's right over there. So you got Jerry the Jawa over there. And we're going to be doing this reaction video. Actually, it's going to be kind of a reaction and a review. I have not seen this trailer just yet.
I have.
Yep, Bub has. And we're going to check it out. And I already kind of have it queued up. And I heard chickens for some reason. So
you're going to love the music choice in it.
All right. So we're going to hit it here. Here we go. Say rules, no eating people. Okay, what's up with the...
I still don't like his Venom voice.
Is that Arnold?
No, it's called some poor intern is having their voice base booted.
Oh, no. Okay, those waffles look... Oh, God, they look good until the blood, which is actually ketchup.
It's ketchup. No, they can't do it. R-rated movie. What, do you like the music?
Good evening, Eddie. Hey, Mrs. Chen. Good evening, Venom.
Hi, Mrs. Chen.
He says hi.
I've been thinking about you.
I mean, it already looks better than the first Venom to me.
That's not.
I mean,
really,
that's not saying.
That's not much of a compliment.
That's not saying much. But.
It's the music that makes me like die inside a little bit. That they thought that one is the loneliest number is a good idea.
Was that Donnie Wahlberg?
That's
from New Kids on the Block.
I don't know.
I don't know much about the cast.
Well, that guy's the guy that becomes Toxin.
Okay.
Who's a symbiote. I think the offspring of Carnage.
Don't copy strike us, by the way.
I will say whatever you want me to say, Sony. If you don't copyright strike it, I will sell out immediately.
Okay, so here's Woody Harrelson with a nice hairpiece on.
At least it's even. At least it's red.
So there. Okay, so we got a Venom. Yeah, that's definitely Donnie Wahlberg.
He sounds like Jared Leto's Joker.
Really? He sounds like Woody Harrelson to me.
Venom. Let there be garbage.
The chocolate delivery hasn't arrived yet.
No, we had a deal.
What's gonna
Wait, is this a different version of the trailer?
Are you happy to eat, Mrs. Chen?
No, you cannot eat, Mrs. Chen. What?
Nothing.
No, it's not. Yeah.
So that was Carnage, right?
Yeah, that's Carnage. What's your thoughts on it?
All right, so here's my first thoughts on it. Oh.
No, it's a Wendy's. It's a Wendy's ad.
It's just gonna. Okay, so we're obviously gonna have to.
We're gonna
have to edit that part out.
Yeah.
Because Wendy's had to jump in. I don't approve of Wendy's commercials.
It's playing another
and it's
one.
still playing.
I don't touch it because
I'm not gonna touch it.
It might start playing again.
So first reaction.
What do you think of it?
It doesn't look as bad as the first one.
I still don't like it.
I've seen. Have you seen the first one?
I don't want to because I know I won't like it. Because I just fundamentally do not like the idea of a Venom origin story without Spider-Man.
All right, so I've seen the first one and I thought it was all right. It wasn't great.
Should it exist? Probably not.
Now, didn't that movie make a lot of money?
Yeah, I think it made like more than double its budget at least.
I honestly think, for some reason, I read it somewhere that Venom movie, I think it made more than Deadpool. Is that right?
Probably, because Deadpool 1, even though it made a lot of money, it was still rated R, so it would make less money.
So, I mean, I don't know how true that is. I haven't seen it, but I think I've read it somewhere, so I have seen it, but I can't remember if that's the...
It was on the internet, so it must be true.
It must be true if it's on the internet. If it's on Wikipedia, you know it's true.
Yep.
No one can alter that at all. So it's got to be true 100%.
What do you think of Carnage's design?
I thought it was okay. I mean, they don't really show. They show enough for me to be interested in seeing it. Now, would I like take my hard-earned money and go see it? I don't know. Maybe I would because I didn't realize Donnie Wahlberg was in that movie.
Well, he's going to be a side character because I think I remember correct. He is playing. I don't remember the character's name, but he plays the person that gets the toxin symbiote, and so he is definitely just going to be there for a third movie bait for them to do toxin.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna be toxin.
Yeah, he's the guy that gets toxin.
So
if they have toxin, but they probably will, because toxin is, I believe, the offspring of the Carnage symbiote.
So here's the thing for me, is Donnie Wahlberg. One, he was a New Kids on the Block. I grew up in the '90s. Don't hate me for this, but I used to like sing some of the New Kids on the Block songs back in the day just for fun. Because come on, they were popular, right? So they were popular. So I mean, I know some of the songs. Two, he was in a Stephen King movie called Dreamcatcher, which is actually a pretty good movie. I actually like that. He plays Dunnitz. I like it. I like him in that movie. And three, I heard he makes a good hamburger because he's got Wahlburgers, right, with him and his brother. Yeah. Marky Mark. But I don't know. I thought it was okay. It looks okay.
I do not like Carnage's design at all.
What do you not like about it?
It doesn't look like Carnage. It looks like they just took the CGI model for Venom, made him slightly thinner, and then just made him red instead of not even like red, just like brown red, instead of like how Carnage is supposed to be, where he's very skinny, tall, and he has like black veins all around him in his face, like his eyes have like a black outline, and then the black like fades into his fangs, which are also like this like black color. But in the movie, his like not fangs, his teeth are in the movie. They're just like regular teeth, like Venom's teeth. Even though one like the main differences between Venom's face and Carnage's face is that Carnage's face are like pitch black.
I got you. I can see that. I can see that now.
And the eyes barely look different.
There wasn't a lot of red that I can see.
He looks brown. Like maybe it's just the lighting, but he just looks brown.
Yeah, most of those scenes were at night, so we really didn't see anything that was like daytime. So I mean, I wonder how much.
Probably not, because they probably don't have the budget to make it look good in daytime.
I was gonna say, is it gonna be all at night?
It's going to be all at night, like how Venom 1 was.
Yeah, so like no daytime shots. So I mean, that's gonna affect some of it so far.
It's just very pointless because they're trying to adapt, or it seems like they're trying to adapt Maximum Carnage, which was the storyline that introduced Carnage, and that whole storyline was Carnage becomes a thing, Venom tries to beat him, Venom gets beat, Spider-Man tries to fight Carnage, Spider-Man gets beat, and so they team up to fight Carnage. But it's like now they're trying to do Maximum Carnage without Spider-Man, and so it's like the point of it being where it's Venom and Spider-Man teaming up is now just gone.
Yeah, I got you.
So it's like, why? It's like, what's the point without Spider-Man? Who's like one of the main parts of the stories of both of these characters he's just missing now.
True. And so about the music choice about it, you didn't like that one either, right?
It's like, why choose One is the loneliest number for a Venom movie trailer?
I think it was okay. I mean, I don't know. I have the same vibe about that movie like I did the Guardians of the Galaxy. I've said that before. Like, I really wasn't into Guardians of the Galaxy, and I ended up loving it a lot because of like the way that it was. And the
Guardians of the Galaxy was also made by a good director and writer.
True, and I didn't actually. When I saw the trailer, I didn't really get into like internet stuff, and I didn't really search a lot of stuff. So when I saw the trailer, I was like, it's kind of weird, not realizing James Gunn was a director, and actually he makes one of my favorite horror movies of all time, Slither. Yeah, I love that movie. He's so good of a director in that movie. I mean, he likes to use some of the same cast, so that was pretty cool to see.
Like Michael Rooker.
Yeah. So it's cool to see him in that movie. So, but going back to Carnage, I don't know. It looks okay. Would I pay money, like I said before, and go see it? Probably not. If it was streaming live on HBO Max, would I watch it? Yes.
It's very much like how Mortal Kombat is. I would have never watched Mortal Kombat if it wasn't on a streaming service.
I'm kind of in the same boat. Like I like Mortal Kombat, but the older movies were really good and cheesy. The game is pretty cool, but would I have gone and seen it in the movie theaters?
No,
most likely not.
It's because like it's too much money for something that just looks all right.
Yeah, it's kind of like, could you watch it on Sci-Fi or Netflix or something like that? You know, yeah.
It's not like
Which is where we watch it. We watch not Sci-Fi or Netflix. We watch it on HBO Max.
it's not like how Black Widow is or Doctor Strange 2 is, where those movies like I want to see them in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
With this, it's like, yeah, if it was on a streaming service, I'd watch it. But besides that, I have no reason to watch it.
Yeah, and I think with like,
Oh, I just burped right into the mic.
I don't even think it picked it up. But like, yeah, you're right. Like Doctor Strange, I'll definitely see that one in a movie theater.
Or Spider-Man 3.
Or Spider-Man 3. But Doctor Strange, I definitely see it. Once again, that is who's doing that movie? James Gunn, right?
No, it's Sam Raimi.
Oh yes, I forgot Sam Raimi. I totally forgot. He's one of my
Why would
favorite
James Gunn
directors.
do Doctor?
Yeah, for some reason I had that in my brain, but like, he's one of my favorite horror director movies too. He made one of my favorite. It's a third movie part of The Evil Dead, which is Army of Darkness. I love Bruce Campbell in that movie, Army of Darkness. I just love Army of Darkness. I can watch that movie like all the time.
Well, I, for one, can't wait until toned down horror Sam Raimi, because even though they've said that Doctor Strange 2 is going to be like a horror movie, you know there's no way they're going to make it like a horror movie.
Nah, it's going to probably be dark. It's probably going to be like his style.
At most, it's probably going to have like 2 jump scares, and that's it.
Yeah, it'll definitely... Oh, he did that. He did another movie that I really like. Drag Me to Hell? I think so.
Or Spider-Man.
He did Spider-Man too. Yeah. I mean, not Spider-Man 2, but he did the original Spider-Man.
He did all 3 of them.
Yeah. I think he did pretty good with what he had. But as for that trailer, man, I thought it was an okay trailer. Is it going to convince me to go see the movie? Probably not.
No.
I mean, would I watch it if it was on TV and it was like going through the motions? Probably. I think I waited a long time to watch Venom.
It was like 2 years.
Yeah, it was a long time, and I like rented the DVD.
Because you just saw it like, what, 2019?
I think so. Yeah, I totally waited to do it. But I don't know. I think it's okay. So that's my reaction to that video, and I think that pretty much sums up our review of the Carnage trailer. So, hey man, thanks for joining us, and we appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out. We're gonna keep doing this. I just wanted to let you guys know we have a new little setup. We actually put a leather couch in our little studio room, and
Yep.
we've been coming here and hang out a lot. So I used to like sit on this like right here, and so Jerry's right here. So like over here is where I have like my displays with like some action figures, and of course I have the Star Wars game. I have a whole shelf of like just crammed full of like extra action figures and stuff like that.
Like the G1 Triptychon.
Yeah, so yeah, the G1 Triptychon I found at the flea market for like $10.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we totally changed how everything is in a room. Made it more comfortable, made it so we can sit back and actually feel comfortable making like podcasts, and hopefully you guys like some of the podcasts and some of the videos we're about to do. I'm jumping on shorts, so if you guys haven't noticed, I've been doing a lot of more shorts, and those have actually been fun because they don't take a lot of time to edit. I can do a quick one, throw it on. So hey, hit those like buttons down below, hit that subscribe button if you like the content that we're putting out, and we have a lot more to come. So I've been rejuvenated recently and being more creative, and hope to see you guys soon. And always remember, treat people well, do good things. Peace out.
We're going to disappear for the next 5 months.